Shalom, this is Levi Shore. Welcome to Sweet and Good Torah. So this is going to be a quick little intro about what Sweet and Good Torah is, and we're going to talk about the two ways that Mashiach can arrive. All right, so real quick, on Rosh Hashanah, we say that you should have a good and sweet new year. So when we were living in the old city of Jerusalem, my wife started a catering company, and she called it Sweet and Good Catering. So I thought that was a great idea. And she's handling the gashmias, the physical needs of this world, the catering. And I thought I'd start Sweet and Good Torah and handle the ruchnias, the spiritual needs of this world. So when I was at Aisha Torah in Jerusalem, Rabbi Ken Spiro, he talked about the coming of Mashiach. And he said, in a sense, it can happen in the sweet and good way. And he showed this slide show demonstration, like we need to get to the top of a mountain. We're coming out of a jungle, and we can go up to the top of a mountain. A helicopter can come get us, real quick and easy. We go up to the top. There's a whole, buffet, gourmet food waiting for us at the top, and all kinds of drinks and refreshments. And that's the easy way. That's the easy way Mashiach comes. Or it can be the hard way, Chas v'shalom. We're going for the jungle, dangerous animals, plants and like poison ivy and stinging, venomous snakes and lions and tigers and just all kinds of dangerous ways. And that's like the trickier way Mashiach can come. And unfortunately, I think we're a little bit on that path right now of after October 7th, the massacre there. And hopefully we don't need to do too much of that way, but we'll talk about both ways Mashiach can come. So let me see if I can bring up here a share. And the first thing we're talking about is in Yeshaya 60:22. It's Isaiah, the prophecy of Isaiah. Let me see if I can bring it up here. And hopefully this will come up on the screen. And let me see if I can find it. Okay, so Yeshaya, Isaiah the prophet, he has this prophecy, and he says, Hakaton yihyeh le'elef. So the younger, the smaller, he becomes for the 1,000, and meaning like Yaakov, Jacob, he was the younger brother of Yaakov and Esau, Jacob and Esau, and he's going to become like the 1,000. He's going to become the powerful one. But Hatzair and the younger one, Lagoyatzim, and the younger one, meaning Jacob, meaning the Jewish people, they're going to become a mighty nation, Lagoyatzim. And who says this is going to happen? Ani Hashem. It says, I am Hashem. Hashem's promising. He's like, I am an infinite being with infinite power. I will make this happen. I will bring the coming of Mashiach. And it can happen two ways. It can happen be'ita, in its time. And we don't know exactly what the set time is. I saw Rabbi Pinchas Winston in his book about the end of days. He said that we have to go, the period of the resurrection of the dead, the Techiyas HaMesim, has to last about 210 years, corresponding to the 210 years we were slaves in Egypt. And he says there's also the 40 years, a 40-year period of Yemotza Mashiach, corresponding to the 40 years that we were in the Midbar, in the desert, after we came out of Egypt. So if you subtract that from 6,000, I think it's about 2030, which we're coming really close to, and that may be the final time, that the latest that Mashiach could come, hopefully. And then it says, so Hashem says it will be Be'ita, in its time, whatever that time is, or Achishena, or I'll speed it up. So what's interesting is the age of Mashiach could have been any time from the year 4000 on the Hebrew calendar on. We're already in the year 5784. So you see a long time has gone by already from when Mashiach has come. And maybe we only, maybe until the Roman year, or the Western dating calendar of 2030, we're already in 2024. So that's only not so many years from now. So it seems like we're getting very close. And then we could go into this period of Achishena, where Hashem can make it happen, instantly. And it says in Gemara, Hashem won't make it, he won't send Mashiach right before Shabbos, not on Erev Shabbos, not on Erev Yom Tov, when everyone's getting ready for Shabbat, for Shabbos, or the Yom Tovim. So it'll happen at a time where the Jewish people can immediately, follow Mashiach. All right, so let me see if I can bring up another share here. So next, we're going to take a look at the two ways this could happen. So first, we're going to look in the prophecy of Zechariah. Let me see if I can bring this up here. And this, I think, would be if Mashiach comes in Be'ita. So let me see if I can find it. So this will be from the prophecy of Zechariah, Zachariah, I think it is in English. So it's 9:9, chapter 9, parak 9, and it's the 9th pasuk. And it says here, Giloi me'od, bat Zion. So rejoice greatly, daughter of Zion. And it says, Harii vas Yerushalayim. He says, raise a shout, the daughter of Jerusalem. It says, Hine malkech yavo lach. That your king is coming to you. Mashiach is coming. Hashem's sending Mashiach. He's sending our king. And Sadiq, he's a Sadiq. He's a righteous person. He's someone who has complete control of his own Yetzer Hara. And it says, V'nosahu, and that he will, he's risen, he's like uplifted, he's a Sadiq, he's triumphant, he's going to win his battles. Huani. And this could be translated a couple of ways. He's a poor man, meaning he's not materially rich. He just could be very poor in physical possessions when Mashiach first comes, or it means like ani, a nava, like he's a very humble man. It's someone that's humble in this physical world we live in. Barochev al chamor, and he's riding upon a donkey. And chamor is related to chomer, like physical things. He's in control of his physical desires, so he's riding on the donkey. Ve'al ayir ben ason nos, and then he's riding on a donkey, and it's on a kind of a donkey, like a wild donkey, and it's the son of I think a female donkey. And I think this may be the special donkey that Abraham used in the Akedas Yitzhak when he was going to sacrifice his son Yitzhak, Isaac, on Har Moriah, on the Temple Mount. And then the next pasuk is interesting. It says, so this is 10th pasuk, the 10th verse. It says, V'hikrasi recha me Ephraim, that he is going to cut off, he's going to banish chariots from Ephraim. In the modern world, a chariot would be a tank. Meaning, like Hashem is going to send Mashiach, and he's going to bring peace to the world, and this could be referring to Mashiach ben Yosef, the Messiah that descends from Joseph HaTzadik, Joseph the righteous, and that there won't be a need for war anymore. V'sus mi Yerushalayim, and the horses going out to battle, that there will be no horses, need for battle in Jerusalem. There'll be peace. V'nikrasa keshes milchama. And and the warrior's bow will be like cut off. There won't be any need for any weapons anymore of war. V'diber shalom lagoyim, and he's going to speak peace to the nations. Umashlo mayim ad yam, and ad yam, and his rule will extend from meyam ad yam, from ocean to ocean, all throughout the whole entire world will be peace that Mashiach will bring. Uminachar ad afse aretz, and from the ocean until the ends of the earth. So it's going to bring this amazing time of peace. So it says in the Gemara, I think in Gemara Sanhedrin, that Mashiach can come in two ways. That if it's be'ita, if it's in this time that Hashem has already picked, it could be this vision of a humble man riding on a donkey, meaning like it's going to come slowly, and it has been coming slowly. Mashiach could have come in the Hebrew year 4000. We're in the Hebrew year 5784. It's been a long time. Please may Mashiach come today, but it's been a long time. It's going to happen in the natural world, not supernatural at first, but just in the natural world. Like we'll just see Mashiach on the news. He'll be on Fox News. He'll be in CNN. We'll hear the coming of Mashiach, and it's just going to be in the very natural way. All right, let me see if I can bring up another share here. So now we're going to go to a prophecy. Well, actually, it's not a prophecy, which is very interesting. It's a vision in Sefer Daniel, in the book of Daniel. And Daniel was actually not a prophet, which is very fascinating, but he had great visions Hashem gave him great visions all throughout history. And this one's in Aramaic. And the Gemara says this is going to be the more supernatural way that Mashiach can come, but it could also be that one refers to Mashiach ben Yosef and one refers to Mashiach ben David. I would guess Daniel is referring to the supernatural coming of Mashiach ben David. So it says here, and this is in Aramaic, not in Lashon Kodesh, not Hebrew that the Torah is written with. It says, Chaze aves bechezve leilya. And it says that I was watching in night visions, the Aru, and I saw, and I will see, or I saw, im anane shamaya, that there was, with the clouds of heaven, kivar enash ase, that a man was coming. So this is going to be a more supernatural coming of Mashiach. He's coming from the clouds. He's coming from above in a supernatural way. Have viadatik, and it's like one like a man. He was coming, and he came up the adatik yomaya, and he came up to the Ancient of Days. He came to the infinite God, Hashem, in the Ancient One, the Ancient of Days. So mata ukodamochi Hakrevuhi. And it says he came up to the Ancient of Days and they brought him before him. So he comes before Hashem. He comes before the Kisei Kavod, Hashem's throne in Shemayim. And all of a sudden we get to the next pasuk and it says, the Vilei Yihe Shaltan. And he was given like domination. He was given power over the world. He was given Vikar. Hashem gave him glory, Umalchu, and kingship. It was the royalty of kingship. V'chol Amamaya, and all the countries, Umaya, and all the nations, Velishaniya, Velishaniya, and all the languages, Le Yiflichun, and everyone there is going to serve him. So all the nations of the world will respect his. He will be given kingship over the entire world. Shaltane, Shaltan Alam, and is given rule over the entire world, domination over the entire world. Dila Yedei Umalchuse, and then his kingship, his kingdom will never pass. So Mashiach's kingship will never go away. It'll be established in the world. And there's Mashiach ben Yosef and Mashiach ben David. And it's also, there's midrashim that say that not only them, but their families, like their sons, grandsons will rule after them. So the kingship will never leave them ever again. So Dila Tis Chabal. And his kingship and one will not be destroyed. All right, so let me see if I can stop the share here. Let's see if we come back. All right, so it's just an introduction to Sweet and Good Torah. It gives you an idea of some of the Torah we'll be learning here, but we learn all aspects of Torah. And I hope you enjoyed it. Please help me out. If you like it, please like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. And I hope to see you back again soon on Sweet and Good Torah. Thank you.